This is a picture of Mama Cat on my table on my sewing. She just loves to get on here. And this is where she's at today. I wonder what she's dreaming about. Right. I want you to look, we got the 2 here and the 2 here. Now when we look down here, we've got the 2 here and the 2 here. So this one and this one's the same. This one and this one's the same. I got it right? Yeah, I got it right. This one and this one and this one and this one. So therefore they keep on alternating. Alrighty, now let me show you what else. Let me make sure you can see it. Alright, so this knot here is already sewed, so we can leave it there. This one we'll have to put it, pin it down to sew it down. And then we have this one. We're going to put it over here to the side, pin it down. And that way we know which side that they need to go on. Let's see, I did do that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I want to make sure that I did it right. I laid them out right. Now, I don't have very much more of this material left. So, looks like I'm going to have to start on another roll. Whoa, come on. And use it. So, we're going to have to start over with another roll as soon as we get done with this color here. So when we come back, we're going to have to go through these and make sure we put them down the right way. That's fine. Alright, now I got that. And we're going to go ahead and get these done before we put them, lay them down here. And just in case I do make some kind of mistake. And then we'll start sewing them down to this.
So there didn't need to be anything. It's just a records request, and this guy's got his panties all in water. You cannot stop interrupting, can you? Your mother did not slap you enough as a child. Jesus.
Wait. Complete the records request wherever you like, sir. You have to conduct your business here, whatever business you have.
This isn't
This is
budget.
not a public forum for you to engage in whatever speech you like and disrupt our agency's business. You're doing it right now. You're stopping our agency from completing work.
I'm not stopping you from anything. You can walk away.
Offices, you're preventing the state ethics commission's employees from doing their work.
Well, this commission is about to cease to exist by New Mexico state statute because of you.
Is that a threat?
No. No. That's not a threat. I'm telling you that.
What do you mean when you say the state ethics commission is going to cease to exist?
Just no talking. Wait for the police to arrive. Fill out your report, please, and just do it from there.
No, I understand. You heard him say that this agency is about to cease to exist, correct?
Yeah. By state statute is what I said. By state statute.
Yeah.
Meaning the lawmakers are about to make you, this agency, cease to exist by law. Because what you guys are doing is unlawful. Okay? You're breaking the law. And I walk in here to do a simple records request, and you've done nothing but bully me, interrupt me, and act like a child the entire time I've been here. Yeah, what's up?
If you don't mind.
Sure, just write and get out of here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Please complete your business.
Shut up. Do you understand me?
Please complete your business.
All right, well, I've got 30 records requests to do, so I'm going to be here until closing.
No.
I've got 30.
No. You need to finish that and then leave. I don't believe you're actually working on your records request, sir. I think you're coming up with an excuse to stay when you have no business here.
All right, there's two. I just got one left. Hey guys, so for everybody watching live, I'm at the New Mexico State State Ethics Commission, and Walker Boyd. I was trying to get some information and do some records requests, and Walker Boyd, here's his card, came out here and bullied me, yelled at me, was very rude to me, and tried to make me leave the office. Told him I needed to do records requests. He called security and called UNM, right?
Yeah.
What does UNM stand for?
University of New Mexico?
University of New Mexico Police. And so he's called them to ask them to remove me from this state-funded office because I'm here trying to do 3 open records requests. Name is Walker Boyd, 800 Bradbury Drive, Southeast, Suite 215, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Phone number 505-827-7800. Email walker.boyd@state.nm.us.
He's almost done with his report. Okay.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Hey, I just got to document everybody, and then I can get back to what I'm doing.
Okay.
Just make sure I got.
I've invited, this gentleman can finish his public records request. He says he's filling one out now, but once he's finished with his legitimate business at the State Ethics Commission, he needs to leave.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Oh, so I can do the records request now?
I've asked you to complete your business and then leave. You earlier refused to leave and said that you wouldn't leave until the end of the, until the end.
Well,
of
I told you, I've got 30 records. I've got 30 records requests to
You said you
do.
had 3. I'm letting you finish your 3rd, and then you're no longer invited
Well,
here.
then, you know what just happened is actually I'm live now, and there's people on the live feed that actually wanted me to do another 60 records requests. So
You can submit those via email at your
so
convenience, sir.
we'll be here a while, folks.
This is our.
It's official business. It is what it is. So I don't.
We lease this office, and it's for the Ethics Commission business. This gentleman doesn't have any real business here, as you can see.
Okay, and let me clarify, you're getting what type of records?
Doing some open records requests. We're doing an investigation into the ethics committee.
Okay.
And so I've got to do some open records requests to get some information. I came in here to try to chat with somebody and kind of just get some information verbally. This gentleman came out, was rude, nasty, and that's his right, you know. He can be rude and nasty and not answer my questions. That is okay, but that just makes it so that every question I have has to be submitted in a separate IPRA request, right?
Okay.
And that, I mean, I know it makes it a real pain in the butt. It sure does. But I mean, like I said, you know, he's got the right to just be difficult, and that's okay. Unfortunately, it makes it so now I have to spend my entire afternoon filling out IPRA requests for questions he could have just answered. And that's okay, but that's where we're at right now, so I'm just going to do my work.
The issue is that he doesn't get to use our offices to fill out his records requests. He can come here to submit a records request. If he needs to drop off a request, that's fine. But what he wants to do is stay here all day and disrupt our work, and he's been yelling and shouting at us, preventing us from doing our work.
Liar.
Okay,
So
what time are you guys in the office till today?
We're here till 5.
Okay.
So this gentleman doesn't want to leave until 5 p.m. That's the issue. He's going to keep sitting there writing into his legal pad until 5 p.m. I guess. At which point we'll have to ask him to leave, and we'll have to have someone remove him.
Oh, I won't stay past closing. No, I
You
wouldn't.
seem like a reasonable person.
I am.
Okay.
And I tried to be reasonable when I came in, and that's, you know.
Yeah, so this is our office, and I've asked him to leave after he's finished conducting his business, and he's not leaving.
So as you can see, he's pretty rude. He thinks it's his office, it's our, you know, and again, it's our office. It's mine, it's yours, it's 800 people watching, it's our office, right? And so he could, you know, again, we are where we are. I'm going to fill out my IPRA request.
Would you be willing to put the notepad down and speak with him like you were planning on before instead of having to write it down?
Sure.
Because, I mean, that could kill X
No.
amount of minutes.
No.
You're not willing to speak with
So
him?
here's the issue. We're already getting, you know, we're getting a number of voicemails from folks. He's read our phone number on his.
Oh, you mean this one? 505-827-7800?
Disrupt our work. He's trying to stop
No.
us getting our work done.
Okay.
I can actually show you my
He's
entire
shouting at us,
investigation when
yelling
I'm.
at- Yeah, just yelling at us to shut up. This is an office that has been leased from UNM by the State Ethics Commission. It is for the use of people, the State Ethics Commission, and for folks who have business with the State Ethics Commission. I've invited this gentleman to leave his public records request with us and then conclude his business and leave. He's refusing to do so by sitting in the chair and filming instead of completing his records request and leaving it with us.
If you would like, when I am done here, I will show you what my investigation is and what it's about. And I can assure you it's very legitimate.
It's not that I don't think it is, it's just the fact that, we weren't here before all the chaos had happened.
There was really no
Right.
chaos. It was just that he was told shh because he kept interrupting me, and he's never been told by anyone anything. He bosses people around. He's not used to being told shh, shh when he keeps interrupting people, right? It's shh, shh, shut up. See, so he's used to talking to other people like shh, shh. See, he keeps interrupting, and so that's kind of what happened before you got here, is that I would let him talk like he just did, and then every time I would try to speak, he would be rude and nasty, and so I have a 3-year-old that sometimes does that, and so what do? When you act like a 3-year-old, shh, shh, we have to shush them, and so anyways, we are where we are. It's not a big deal. I know he wants to escalate something and make a big deal out of something, but there's nothing.
I'm not trying to escalate, sir. I'm just trying to ask you to leave. I'm asking you to finish your business and leave.
There he goes again, interrupting, and so I've been here. He's been hiding in his office for the last 20 minutes while the security guard's been sitting here with me. Nothing's even been said. He's trying to make a deal to try to make it so that he can.
Was the security guard present when
When I was shushing him and telling him to shut up? Yes.
Okay, I could go have a chat with him real quick.
Um,
How long does a formal request take? Is it a paper, or does it just go like that?
What's going on here is that he's deliberately taking time to finish his request so that he doesn't have to leave.
Okay, but you don't have a form or anything?
We do
like
have a
that?
form. We do, and we have an email address that you
Okay.
can also submit requests to.
Would you like a form?
I'd rather do it in person, and as per New Mexico state law, I can do that. And so I know that
You can submit a request.
Okay,
you can't get a word in without this guy just jumping over the top of you.
He can't use our office as his own personal office to write down his own requests during our whole day.
And like I
We have
said,
to move to other business. There are other employees here trying to get work
Right.
done. We can't get it done with him here
Yeah.
yelling at us and filming us and trying to get back behind this desk.
well, did that
And
happen?
conduct his quote-unquote investigation throughout our office.
Did that happen? Did I try to go past that
I
desk?
had to instruct the security guard to not let you.
Did I try to go past that desk?
Yes, you did.
When?
When you entered the office.
That's why you record everything, because people like you lie.
Mhm.
And that's why everything has to be recorded. That's why we walk in when we're just trying to do a simple thing with our government. That's why we have to have a camera on. Because you lie about the most petty, ridiculous. And the thing is, I could go past there. There's no sign that says I can't. There's no sign that says it's a restricted area, but I didn't, nor did I try to,
There's a doorbell. This door is locked. This door is locked.
Yeah, guys, I don't even need to say anything to anyone. So I can, okay. I know he wants to make it a thing, but I can just shut up and sit here quietly.
Cool, yeah, if you need time to fill out your request, feel free to go ahead and fill out your request. We're gonna
Okay.
try and figure out kind of a medium so that everything can work out for everybody.
Sure, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being chill. He really wanted to make something of this, so I appreciate you being chill, man.
Definitely, definitely.
Is there a certain decibel that you're allowed to talk at in a public place, or is it by statute?
So I think state statute states as long as it's not disrupting the peace of the general public.
Oh, okay.
That would be the statute for disorderly conduct.
Okay, got it.
Um,
Yeah,
if-
sounds good. So people who have just outside voices, and they don't have a very good inside voice, is that illegal?
I think the way that the statute reads is if it disrupts the goings on of the general public.
Okay,
So if somebody's peace is disturbed, that's where it kind of meets the threshold.
okay,
So,
sure. So Walker Boyd disturbed my peace. Yeah, so I was trying to talk, and Walker Boyd kept talking over me. So, might want to look into it.
we can look into all factors.
Cool, I felt super disturbed. I didn't actually. It's just, you see how petty and stupid and ridiculous this is, right? Honestly, if you guys hadn't have showed up, I was on a roll. I would have had this one done before you guys. I thought I was leaving before you got here.
Yeah.
I got the ADD though, so I get distracted. And when all this stuff is going on around me, and I like, honestly, man, I fear threat of violence when police show up. I kind of assume that when somebody calls the police, it's because you guys got like weapons, tasers, all that stuff, and you can force something on me.
We definitely want to mitigate the situation. We want to make sure that everybody has their rights and their say so.
There's no bin records request for the names and sound. All right, so right now they're talking about trying to get me on charges of disrupting their business for telling that guy to shut up when he kept interrupting me.
I just had a real quick question.
Sure.
What amount of time would you say would be adequate to fill out these requests?
Well, like I said, I was, I don't need to sit here all day. I think that I've got these 3 to do. And like I told you a minute ago, I probably would have been done if you guys didn't come in, but I started chatting with you guys. I got on a roll there. And so I thought I was going to make it out of here before you guys even showed up. But, but I think that what's really important to establish too, though, is that I can be here to conduct my business until 5 o'clock if I need to. And that it's not arbitrarily up to him how many records requests I can or can't do. So I would prefer to leave so I don't have to stay here all day. If you can let him know, if I want to stay here till 5 and fill out records requests, I can.
So what he told me was this building is actually leased by another platform, but it's appointment only. I'm not sure that is. I really don't care. But the fact that there were other employees in the building when the bickering and the yelling and is going on.
I mean, we could argue that what we're doing right now is bickering and yelling.
Right.
We're arguing because we both have a different point, right? And we're talking about it. That's what we were doing.
Everyone was raising their voices, causing other people, getting for them to be, not able to concentrate on their work.
Sure, I'll send you the video
It's a
then.
little more of like the problem there.
Luckily, there was video.
Doesn't have an issue with you filling out your paperwork.
Okay. Until 5 o'clock if I wanted to.
Until 5 o'clock, I mean, that's kind of pressing.
I mean, I'd rather just leave, but I mean, this is what I'm really getting tired of is dude, man, this is what really sucks is that I walk in to do simple work and I'm constantly bullied about, and he knows that I'm not here because I'm in favor of him. I want this commission to cease to exist. My records requests are to try to make sure that their crimes are exposed and this commission ceases to exist. That's why he doesn't want me here. Okay. And so, it's really frustrating then when I come in and he's clearly trying to just bully me when I'm doing things that are within the law, within my rights. And he's doing the same thing to me that he's doing to other people, using unlawful authority to try to bully people. And so, yeah, at that point, it does become a thing of, you know what, I will sit here because I can. And so honestly, man, I'd rather go, and I got so much other stuff to do.
Right. I mean, especially with the kid at home, I could imagine. We all got kids here. Yeah. So like, I know.
You only got one?
I got 3.
Okay.
I got 3.
I've got 6.
Oh, God. All right.
And I'm not even Catholic.
Right.
All right, we got these right here done. So, we're going to start with this one and make sure that it is right down here for the colors. And then we'll go to the next one. Make sure the colors are right. And then this one. Look, gotta keep going. Make sure the colors are right. Alright, now, what I'm going to do is take this one, turn it up, pin it. Alright, not in the finger. Alright, in this one, to make sure that they're all on here. And they're right. And now we can sew them down. Buddy, we're getting this one done. Now the next row is going to be different. Alright, let's get back busy in here and get some more done.
So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, realistically, if you can just kind of let us know how much time you would need to fill out these requests.
Well, I'll just do the 3. How about that? And,
That's
and,
reasonable, thank you.
and then maybe, we'll figure out what to do in the future, because, I mean, people need to be able to walk in here and conduct their business, and it cannot arbitrarily be up to them that, oh, your business is to expose me for my crimes, I'm calling the police, get out, right?
Right.
That's,
Definitely.
I mean, it's like, it's like if I were to come into your police department to file a complaint against him, and, oh, that's what you're here for? Well, then get out, right? It's really the same. They know I'm investigating them. They know what this is about. So, all right. Well, let me. I really do have a hard time focusing though. So let me zone in on this, and I say give me 5 minutes max. I think I can have this finished. And you can ask the security guard. Once he went back in his office, he wanted to come out here and have a confrontation. Once he was gone, there's nothing but me sitting here silently filling stuff out. I'm not going to do anything violent, or you don't need to worry about me.
Okay.
All right.
Do you think you want to split?
Yeah.
You want to just let him know that it'll take maybe
That's fine.
5 minutes? Is he in that back corner?
And what was his phone number again?
Honestly haven't even got anyone's information here, but.
Okay, it's 505-827-7800. He was really upset about me giving that out.
So, I mean, and another thing would be, we're probably gonna get his information, but I mean, would you be willing to give us your name and
As a matter of principle, I can't. As a matter of principle, I can't. I'm sorry. Huh? The fact that I don't have to ID unless I've been suspected of a crime. I mean, you guys are real decent guys. I'll tell you, I'm James.
Right, okay.
And so, on a person to person, but if you want my state ID, I will give it to you if you give me yours.
Oh, it's
You know,
trade, it's a fair.
yeah. So if all of you will give your state IDs with your home address, your date of birth, all that on it.
Just so you're aware, certain officers do certain things on when they're dispatched out to calls. I just like to ID everybody.
Mhm.
I don't know how these officers are going to be, but that's just how I do my job.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to be thorough, right?
Sure. Well,
Only reason.
I agree. I like to ID everybody too. You got ID on you? I'll just go ahead and take your state ID and.
No, I'm not going to show it to you because you haven't shown me yours. So.
Oh, okay. So it's a show me. Do you want to do that then?
You just said that.
Show me yours. I'll show you mine.
No.
Okay.
You said that, but I mean, I'm not ready to show you mine.
said your name was James?
Yeah, you can call me
Andrew
James.
Salazar.
Andrew Salazar. Good to meet you.
Okay. I feel like
I go by Freeman.
Freeman.
That's what I go by. That's not a real legal name, but you can call me that. I also go by Grande Johnson.
Okay.
Those are a couple things that people call me.
My badge number is 1230. I just want to be transparent with you. We'll go ahead and we'll leave it at that. And I feel like that's a fair accommodation. You have my name and badge number. I have your name, and we'll just see if we can get all of this.
Sure. Yeah, I got nothing to hide. It's just we gotta stand on those principles of we gotta stop just giving government ID whenever they want it. So I'm sorry, it's nothing personal, man.
Yeah, then again, it's just a UNM policy, that we have. We're a little different than APD and state police,
Well,
when it comes to UNM property, so.
policies
Stay aware of that.
It is a policy.
It is a policy.
policies aren't laws.
Right, they don't trump laws, they don't, but they're.
Nope.
The only caveat that comes along with that is with UNM policy, there also are UNM sanctions, and the sanctions are separate of state law. So if, let's say, if there was a violation of UNM policy, then it could very well be that you may be susceptible to a UNM sanction like a campus-wide ban. Which would have to go through the dean of students and everything else. But I think that we're pretty square right now. I think that, you gave me your name.
So it's kind of a constitution-free zone.
It's not a constitution-free zone. It's just a UNM visitors policy that any person who, upon request of an officer or official of the university, while they're on campus, on the UNM campus, they are theoretically required to provide that identification. But
Just for being on campus? And I'm on campus right now?
this is UNM campus.
And we have a state ethics board who is on campus where people should be able to walk in on a daily basis who have nothing to do with UNM.
Right, there's
And-
several government
You-
entities that occupy.
You see the conflict there, though?
It's pretty confusing. Even to me, it's pretty confusing. And I
It's
think
not confusing if we always stand on the Constitution, though, and realize that there are no Constitution-free zones. It doesn't exist, so.
Yeah, and you know, that's why I think that we're on a pretty square ground right now, as it is. I have your name, you have my name, and this, like I had mentioned earlier, if you want to just work on those, I think we're pretty good.
Cool.
We can just go from there.
All right.
Sound fair?
Yeah, sounds good to me. If anybody wants state ID too, I am willing to trade anybody's state IDs.
You guys,
It'll be shown on the live stream too, though, just so you know.
You guys want to
Yeah,
go grab that call.
okay. Yeah, I think it'd be best, yeah, you can, because we're all gonna get in a bunch of talking, and then, you know, I got my opinions, he's got his. I think we'll just.
But it looks like we are not going to push anything to where we're taking our opinions to court, right?
No, definitely.
Well, I guess it really doesn't matter then.
Yeah, unless it's a big thing, you know, I'm good. Hey, it's nice to meet you, brother.
Hey, you too. See you.
Take care, guys.
Sure.
Oh, hey, can I grab your name?
Travis Lente.
Travis Lente?
Yeah, my badge number's 1252.
1252.
Roman Rosales and mine's 1257.
Have I met you before?
I think we may have. Was it at the law school or
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
Something
I
like
appreciate you
that.
guys. Wow.
Good, be safe, all right?
Yep.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Well, sorry that Nancy boy was such a Karen and had to call you.
I apologize if you feel like anything has been frustrating or difficult up until this point. We do want to make sure that everybody's rights are preserved, and we want to make sure that everybody feels free to do so within their rights, of course. But if you need anything, feel free to give me a call, okay?
All right,
I'm
thank you.
with the University of Mexico Police
Appreciate it.
Department. I'm Andrew Salazar.
All right, thank you, Mr. Salazar. I appreciate it.